Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time zone you're in right now. How are you doing? Remember me? I'm Pablo. All right. Hi, Mrs. Boff. How are you?
Good.
All right. Well, basically, we're down here with Project Hope. Your teacher, she's so kind-hearted that she decided to come down here with some of her friends to help build some homes. Because usually this is what they live in. Nicaraguans, that's usually most of the homes they live in, the real poor folks. But right now with Project Hope, and thanks to your teacher's help and some of her friends, these are actually some of the homes we're building for them. This is pretty much the foundation, how we started up. Okay, we start up, then we start laying some blocks down. Look, it's very simple. We lay blocks pretty much this high. As you can see in the other homes, we also have blocks over there. Laid up already, we got a tin roof. Tin roofs, because over here, due to too many earthquakes, we have to build homes like that, because if an earthquake comes through, automatically the home will fall over if it's at nighttime, and it will kill a lot of the kids or parents. So what we do is we try to make it as easy as we can, so like that nobody will end up getting hurt. Now we're going to shut it off for a quick second so we can go and show you how the house is done at the end.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, and now we're back. Now you can actually see some of the homes that are actually done and built.
648.
To my back, you can see that some of the people take advantage of their homes, and they actually put like small grocery stores. They sell vegetables, eggs, milk, whatever you actually need for from day-to-day basis. Some of them even have their own goats in the back. Come on, follow me. For example, that right there is your typical Nicaraguan family. Nice, eh? All right. Cut it. Okay, now you guys just go to the faucet and turn it on, right? Just flip it on and off. Well, here, for us to actually have water, we don't have drainage over here, so we just have pretty much a well where we pump the water out. Look, it's very simple. That's all to it. They do this all day around. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. In this community, there's about 8 to 9 different wells. And these are just the locals that come here and pump water every day. Toma, chica. Hey kids, guess what? You got lawnmowers, we got bailiwaids and cows. They actually, what they do is, they just let them loose, the cattle, and they end up eating all of this grass. All this you see right here is going to end up with what we have over here to my left-hand side. And if you can see behind me, you can also see all the mountain range. Nicaragua is full, and I mean full, of mountains, volcanoes, hills, anything. You name it, we got them. There is plenty of it. Behind us, all the way over there, is what we call El Momotombo, which is the big volcano. It's not active. Around us right now is Masaya volcano, which it is actually active. Last April, it actually did erupt. It spread out a couple of rocks and things. ¿No le molesta si pasamos a la parte de atrás del jardín? Que la señora quiere hacer un video corto para enseñarle a los estudiantes de ella los diferentes tipos de plantas y cosas que están creciendo. Okay kids, now you're going to see some of the things they actually grow in their backyard. I mean, the soil is pretty good. You can grow pretty much anything you want down here. Lemon trees. This is pretty much chicken feed. Planting. Here, since there isn't much electricity, what we do is we use a lot of wood for fire. We have some more plantain here, or I believe these are actually bananas. We have hot peppers. This is an orange tree. More peppers, more peppers. This tree gives out a fruit called jocotes. It's a little green one. It's real nice. It's sour, but when it's ripe, it's real sweet. One of the sweetest fruit you'll ever actually get to enjoy. If you ever come down here, it's called jocotes. Jocotes, yes.
Jocotes.
Yes. If you follow me, ¿cómo estás, corazón?
Bien.
This is a papaya tree right here. This long stem right here is a big papaya tree. Right now it's too young to have any, but right here are the small fruit palms coming out right now. That's the papaya. It'll grow up about as long as my arm and as fat as a melon. Oh, we have some small ones over here if you want to walk down this way. You see these? This is what a papaya looks like when it's small, but when it's bigger, it hangs all the way down here to where my hand is at, and it's about really fat. Cut. This is a real small mango tree. This was planted early in the year.
Okay.
Okay, what you're seeing here right now, these are pretty much planting that just started coming out right now. They'll be ready in about 2 more months. And if you let them get ripe, they'll end up being bananas. Look up there. You see the papaya big, the bigger papaya over there? Right between it. All right. Ready?
Yep.
All right, pretty much this is how it works. This used to be their home. Now their new home is actually added. And what they're going to do, they're not going to take it down. What they're going to do is they're going to put it as an addition to their home. So now it stretches out further back. They'll end up putting a roof right here that'll connect both homes, and we'll have a bigger home. Get the parakeets in the cage. All right. His name is Miguel Angel Martinez. He is the one responsible for all these beautiful hammocks you see here.
Nicaragüense de nacionalidad, nacido en Chontales.
He was born here in Nicaragua in a state called Chontales.
Con 23 años de vivir aquí en la ciudad de Matiares. Con 23 años de vivir aquí en la ciudad de Matiares.
He's been living here in this part of the country for 23 years already.
Con 20 años de ser artesano, de fabricar diferentes tipos de hamacas.
He's been working on building and making hammocks for the past 20 years now. As you can see, you have one of the favorite ones out here. They're all called chinos, which are individual chairs. You sit there and then you just hang it and swing left and right, however you please. And the big hammocks also.
Con capacidad de...
¿Qué tiempo se demora para hacer una de estas?
Para hacer una de estas, unas 3 horas.
It takes them about 3 hours just to make one of these here. ¿Y la grande?
Y la grande es unas 7 horas, aparte de preparaciones de materiales que le damos torcimiento.
Okay.
Que le damos
To make one of these big hammocks, it takes about a full day's work. That's an 8-hour day job for him, just to make one of these.
Sí, le damos diferentes procedimientos con capacidad de diferentes sistemas de formularios y hamacas.
Okay, as he says, pretty much he can make any designs you want or any specific things you want. If you wanted to say something, your name or whatnot, he can actually make all that. It will take him the same amount of time.
Okay, and this is what Mrs. Pop's going to be hanging up in her room is
all right,
the artist from Nicaragua.
That's the man responsible for that hammock. He can make up to 15 different designs of hammocks.
What an artist.
Que quizás,
all right, tremendo artista.
Que quizás tal vez no los desarrollamos con todo eso que les dije por sistema económico. Quizás
okay, maybe sometimes he won't be, he's not able to make them all 15 different styles because, you know, that's the little thing we need. You understand what that means, right? So that's pretty much why it takes him it's a bit harder for him to make all the designs. So usually he just sticks to the more common designs and the separate chairs.
All right.
Cut. Nice.
Oh.
She's so precious, yes you are. She's so precious, yes you are.
Windy road back here.
Yeah.
You need to roll your R while you're doing it. Esa es.
Adiós, nos vemos en una semana y media. ¡Saúl! ¡Samuel! ¡Nos vemos, mi ambia! Boy, you guys are gonna be glad when I'm not doing this anymore.
You're gonna be able to play here.
Just don't do it on the bus.
Esa fue la que recién casó, ¿verdad?
Aquella que vaya.
Allá va la cara.
Yeah. Comete y no preguntes nada.
¿Y si es veneno? Pablo. Pablo, ¿cuándo vuelve, Pablo?
20 días.
¿Qué es eso?
Van a extrañar el pito. You ready? Hey, good afternoon, kids. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing fine and well. Thank Mrs. Puff, as I'm here. Basically, what we're doing today is actually showing you some of the products and things that we have here in Nicaragua that you will actually find in the States, but with a different name. For example, you got Cheetos and Doritos. We call them rachitas and Yumi chips. Delicious, aren't they? You guys have syrup. We have 100% pure honey, bee honey. This right here actually comes straight from the volcano El Mombache. Can you repeat that? El Mombache. All right, that's fun, isn't it? Okay, here we have our famous cup of noodles, but we have a different name for it. We actually call them cup of noodles. But they're made by a company, Isima, and they're pretty much the same thing as over there. You just add hot water and you have an instant meal in 15 minutes. We also have nice hot tea. Kids, you might not like hot tea. You might like some hot chocolate. You see? They're called cereales. That's what they're called here, Supremo. These are actually chocolate flavored. It's real delicious. This is how our milk comes out in. Pretty much it's a liter. How many liters to a gallon? You guys know that? That's good. Okay, so basically this is how we get our milk. So you can buy the gallons, but it's more expensive, and it's called Centrolac. It's good milk for you. Moo moo, cow. This is our ice cream. See that? Nice ice pop. They're made by the company Eskimo. Eskimo makes pretty much all the ice cream here. We don't have Quick, we don't have Belda or MacArthur or anything like that. We have Eskimo ice cream. We also have spaghettis made by the same company that makes the cup of noodles. We also have Lipton tea here. You want to read that? Chile, right? Spicy, it's real good. It's the same thing. Hot sauce. You guys might have Tabasco or something else. We have chileros.
Mrs. Puff wouldn't like that.
Oh, and by the way, Mrs. Puff would not like that. You just heard it straight from her. This is a design. This is a picture of how Nicaragua is shaped. This is the Great Lake. The small lake is up here somewhere.
And where's the village that we're working on making the houses?
The village is around here.
Okay.
Around here. We get an actual map. We'll show you. Tomorrow, later on during the clip, you'll be able to see actually where we're going to be working at tomorrow. So we'll have another short clip after these brief messages. Are you recording?
Well, I did. I just did it as I walked by that house.
Okay.
And I shut it off. But that way there'll be a separate clip without having to go and cutting it off.
Yeah, then you can just edit it all out.
Yeah, yeah. I try to make it as slow as possible because of time, but you always can't go back in there and do that.
You want to get over there? You think it's got something from here?
This will be fine. I think this is fine.
Okay. Yeah, so you won't be in the sun.
Yeah. And you know what? Do you want to stay in the shade a little bit?
I'm fine right here.
Okay. Man, okay.